guess the intro video just didn't work, so we're live. Hello. What the hell is happening, my friends? It is West Coast Wednesday. Yeah, there was an intro clip that was supposed to...
West Coast Avengers. West Coast Avengers.
There's only one mantra that you all need to know. That's that one over there. See Todd, bye Todd.
Oh boy, please tell me that the picture and the audio is working, because it has been a struggle since Friday on my internet. So I need to see somebody in the chat. Raymar, somebody tell me that they can hear me, they can see me, all is well. We'll get some backlights on. Hold on, we'll back that ass up and put some backlights on. What color should we do? Maybe blue? Let's see what we got here. Boom! Purple. It's too... it doesn't matter. It's fine. All right, we are in the house. Everybody, it is West Coast Wednesday on a Tuesday. Day one of a 2-day sale because I was sick last week. A lot of things, shit hit the fan last week in so many different ways. And so I was like, you know what? I got so much stuff to sell. Let's do a 2-day one. And today will be very chill. It'll be I'm going to be sitting the most of it. We'll do cards and posters, vintage stuff, some new stuff, and some interesting stuff. So let's say hi to friends in the chat before we get started. Raymar Brunson. I will be having a lot of Raymar's books available tomorrow for the Wednesday sale. Oi, mate. It's my buddy Dave, aka Still Only 35 Cents, live and direct from Down Under. Mark Pengrin, nice to see you, nice to meet you, and thank you for being here. Ballin's in the house, good afternoon, good. We are all good. Brian, thank you. Ah, yes, the Trip Master. I was going to text you today and I forgot, but there's some stuff in here that you're going to want. I know that. This is a fun surprise. Yeah, we're doing a 2-night sale. My internet is wacky right now, but I don't know if the connection's wacky. Things are just weird. David, what's going on? And Raymond is in the house. But please do let me know, not all at once, but like Tyler or Derek, my wrenches, if you're in the house, just let me know if something's off on the audio or the visual. Oh, okay. What's up, Joel? Which Joel? There's 2 Joels. Is it Joel in Washington or Joel in North Carolina? Ross is in the house. I've got a couple of things to go over before we get started. There's a couple of new things to talk about, even for old customers. And billing. Thank you, Derek. And nice to see you. Okay, cool. Good to know, Joel. You don't have to. If you want to, you can. Well, let me talk about, there's something new on the form. We changed up the form, good old Daryl from Read Your Comics. And right now, if you're a new customer, it'll ask you for payment information. So I now require a credit card for new customers, only because I've had some problems recently. Think of it like Whatnot or eBay. You have to have a payment in, you have to have payment on record to buy stuff. If you are an old customer and you would like to start paying credit card, you're welcome to go in and fill out the form in the description below. It'll have you create an account with a password and everything. And then you can start paying by credit card. I think it's about time. I don't want to do 100% credit card payments because for tax purposes, and that's all I'll say. But for new customers, it's required, because if you do claim stuff and you try and ghost me, I will charge you and ship you the items. Just like it would happen on Whatnot, just like it would happen on eBay or any structured sales platform. What's up, Ian? Sorry, I do not. I mean, look, I have no clue what the Woo payments process is, but I don't think so, because if you try and claim more and then it declines, and you know. So that's what's going on there. And I think tonight's gonna be a lot of fun. I think a lot of you who are newer within the last couple of years of West Coast Avengers haven't seen me sell cards and vintage stuff like this. I have like a wall full of posters over here lined up to show off. What's up, Chris? Vintage Marvel, DC stuff that goes back to the 80s. Some stuff that's never been opened before. So a lot of cool stuff tonight. And then tomorrow will be the standard wall sale with comics. So 2 nights of sales. Tonight will definitely not be as long as tomorrow. What's up, D-Rock? The other D-Rock, Texas D-Rock. And then Todd's in the house. Damn, we got the Bishop brothers are in here. Ephemera, yes, David. Some cool stuff because I've just been stacking stuff. I have a lot of inventory, and I think it was just time to do something like this. Andy's in the house. What's going on, Andy? And then plus, I'll be going through some of the new Transformers, Daniel Warren Johnson cards that I got. I opened a couple of boxes, and I have some singles and stuff. There'll be some cheap $2 cards. There'll be unopened packs. A lot of fun stuff. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Full sets, a lot of everything. So before we get started, hit the like button. That's first and foremost. There will not be like claim letters. I'm just gonna try and like put a couple things out on the thing here, and then you can just like first person I see that comes in with like Spidey card or Hollow or whatever. I don't know what's going on right now with the algorithm across the board on YouTube and a lot of different things. Nothing I've posted in the last couple weeks has done anything. The video this weekend did terribly. My last 2 direct edition episodes did like the worst episodes I've ever done with less than 150 views. Jim Ward from At the Drive-In in Sparta. And today or yesterday, I dropped the interview with Nick Thorburn of the bands Islands and Unicorns and The Cream. And he is a Fantagraphics comics creator. So I don't know what's going on, but I always can use your support with comments and likes and stuff like that on the videos. Me and Chris Piers are going to be recording another flip through video tomorrow. Do a Powerbomb Black and White 2 isn't out yet, so we'll be doing a different book, but then we'll do a Powerbomb Black and White. Other than that, the website, the web store is open. If you're a Patreon member, the $5 subscriber level, you have a 10% off coupon in the Patreon. It's pinned to the top of the Patreon for the West Coast Avengers store. So there's that. I'll have some more Patreon videos coming soon. But yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle bus right now, and I don't know why. I just recorded an interview this week. I've got Steve Scrose coming next week. If you don't know who he is, he was one of the 2 main storyboard or designers, artists behind The Matrix, along with Jeff Darrow. And he's got a new book coming out from Image Comics in a couple of weeks called Tales of Wonder. That's next week on the podcast. I recorded with Chris Condon this week. Shout out to Brad from Nirvana Comics. Chris Condon, That Texas Blood, Ezra Kane, The Peril of the Brutal Dark, Ultimate Wolverine, of the Earth from Image Comics. I had a fantastic time talking to Chris, and he will be back. And then I recorded with Matteo Scalera, and we did 2 videos. Let me tell you all about this because this is going to be something going forward that I think everybody's going to be interested in. Matteo's got a 2-issue fill-in run on Fractions Batman starting next month. So we talked about 50 minutes about that. Then we recorded another video, same recording session, where we flipped through McFarlane's Torment, Spider-Man 1 through 5. Going forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these flip-through videos with creators. Unfortunately, I can't do them all in person because Matteo's in Italy, but I think a lot of people are going to start to see a shift in the kind of videos I'm making. Not a shift. More of those are going to go on the channel. Yes, it was the best. Matteo's an amazing artist, like fantastic. And we get to talk about Todd in the other video. So that's all the stuff that's coming up. I'll bug everybody about that stuff tomorrow too. Why don't we get started with some cards? We'll start off with some cards here. Now look, none of the cards that I put out are in shit condition or anything like that. If there's something that's like less than an excellent to in your mint, I'll say it. But I am not going to guarantee that you're going to get like crazy graded, that kind of thing. But everything's cheap enough that it really doesn't matter. So let's start with the Ghost Rider 2 set. It is missing 1 card. This is the Comic Images Ghost Rider Motorcycle Hero. 90 card set, or let's see, hold on. 80 card set, missing one card, mostly Cubert and Tex and some Sam Keith, I think, because I think that was Sam Keith right there. These comic images cards are, you know, kind of timeless. And along with that, you'll get the 10 glow in the dark subset, which features Sam Keith, Mark Tex. That might be Todd McFarlane. The sausage fingers kind of looks like Todd McFarlane. But these all glow in the dark. It's a Rob Liefeld. So you're missing one of the main cards from the set. But that's it. $30 for all. So you can just claim however you want. Claim 30, claim Ghost Rider, whatever. Let's do a couple of unopened packs here. Adventures of Batman and Robin, the animated series cards. I believe this would be considered the second series of Batman the animated series cards. 3 unopened packs, $12. They're not the original $1.79 stickers. But I just get stuff in collections all the time, and I put it in a box with all these different cards, and now it's time to clear out some of this stuff. No, definitely not, Dave. Marvel Universe, Impel Marvel Universe Series 2, 1991. Spider-Man hologram, I believe. The artist behind that should be Art Adams. Yeah, it looks like it's Art Adams. I think he did all the holograms. So that one's it's a little off center, but excellent condition. That's 15. I know it's really tough to see, but there you go. Wonka wonka. Let's see what else we got here. I'll show off some. Oh, here, these are fun. I'm trying to appeal to all of the different people all at once. Stan Sakai Usagi Yojimbo finger puppets. These are uncut from Dark Horse. But what's really cool about them, signed on the back by Stan. I have no clue where I got these. So that's Tomo. That's $10. And then Spot the Dinosaur. So these are a little oversized, these cards. Signed on the back by Stan. And that is also 10. Little insider baseball for the Dave Angerinos. Stan is going to be coming back. It's going to be coming back to Direct Edition. We're just ironing out the details. Any claims on this stuff, you could just claim by price, or in the Sakai, you could just claim by Spot or Tomo. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I also have some Blu-rays that I'm going to be selling tonight because I just started upgrading some of my stuff to 4K, so I'm clearing out a little bit of my inventory my collection. All right, let's try these. Any wrestling fans in the house? These are $8 each. WCW main event. They generally sell packs from $8 to $12. These are $8 each. They were from 7-Eleven, 30 years ago for 99 cents, but now they're $8 each. WCW main event. All right, Ian's going to take the Sakai's. Thank you, Ian. And I'll be doing some free claims tonight for people that bought stuff. Ian. Gonzo. I'll put that there, right there. Very easy. I also have some Star Wars cards and stuff tonight. Let's do some vintage and some new, and one of those too. Okay, we've got the 1990 Marvel Impel Series 1 Stan Lee card, aka Stan Lieber. Not a 10 or anything like that, but a nice, if you're looking for a cheap one, $6. $6 for the Stanley Lieber, aka Stan Lee. David, I have a couple of the Alex, maybe one of the Alex Pardee Garbage Pail Kids, and another series. I think that's it. I have like a bunch of them, but they're such a pain in the ass to research. If this goes well though, David, I will do another card sale and probably have some. 1975 Topps Marvel stickers. And, uh, well, boom. That's the Namor, Don't Pollute the Waters. $7. Did the Transformer show. I just started, so this is all it's shown so far, Cal. Yes, I have the Foom cover. I got that when I was in the UK. Would I do Ghost Rider? Ray's offering Ghost Rider and WCW for 50. Raymond, yes. So that was 24 plus. So instead of, okay, so I'll drop this down to 26. Thanks, Ray. And a lot of you, like Ray, like Cal, like Tyler, have been with me since I was doing stuff like this on Whatnot, some of those card shows. Those card shows were really fun, to be honest with you. So we got the 1975 Topps sticker Submariner, the 91 Spidey hologram from Marvel Impel, Stan Lee from 90 for 6, and then the Batman and Robin packs for 12. All right, here's a little just duo of cards. Vibranium from 2015 Marvel Scarlet Witch and a 2020 Marvel Ages Scarlet Witch. The pair of those are going to be 6. So you can just claim. Yeah. I thought about joining that new platform, Cuckoo or whatever, but I know it's just like an influencer platform, and I don't fucking care about those people. All right, these aren't as easy to find, and I still have a bunch of sealed packs that came in a huge collection that I bought from I think he was a former Whatnot guy. This is 90, what is this, 94 Marvel versus DC? These generally sell for 12 to 15, maybe even more. This is 95 Marvel DC. I got more than this, but I'm just showing off 8 unopened packs. Those are 10 each. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, these are fun. I don't even know where I got these. Like, seriously, found these in a box. These I'll show you in a second. And then we'll do some non-Marvel and some Star Wars. So Goosebumps trading cards. I have 2 packs, Topps. Both, they have 2 different colors for the packs, as you can see. 19, let's see, 19. Gosh, it is really tough to find a date. 1996 Topps Goosebumps. 2 packs, unopened. Have no clue, absolutely no clue what the hell these cards look like or what they contain, but that's 12 for the pair. And then let's do some Topps Chrome, Topps Star Wars Chrome Archives. No clue what date this is, but original trilogy, Empire. Lots of Empire here. It might even be completely Empire. Let me see. I just want to get those in frame so y'all can see them. And got some Darth, some Han, some Hoth. Yeah, it's all Empire. Baku. Oh no, the end of Star Wars. So it goes. Oh yeah, it's all 3 movies. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different cards. Less than $1 a piece. $12. Sorry, Ryan. Cal got it before you. Ryan, though, I'm sure there's going to be some stuff that you want. Hope you're well, dude. Obviously. Was going to text you today. I totally forgot what I was even thinking. There was something I was going to ask you about a price on. Would I do 25 for the following? Spidey, Hollow, Namor, and the Wandas. Namor, 22, 22, and 28 for 25. You got it. That's 722. Oh, caught. All right, Trip, I got you on those 3 for 25. So 7, 15 is 22, and 3 is 25. Okay, for those Alex Pardee fans, during COVID, he did Project 70, which was a reimagining of all of these different original baseball cards and baseball players as cards. This is the Randy Johnson Diamondbacks where he threw the ball and killed the pigeon accidentally. Still sealed. I've got that for 25. 27. Wow. Y'all can see that it says 27 when I said 25. Let's do this, and we'll do this, and we'll do this. Okay, not something very unique, a Fred Hembeck original sketch card. This is a genuine signed by Fred Hembeck. The Vagabond Prince, 1 of 1 from 2022. I think I got this at OAX, $30 for the Hembeck. And then we'll show this off. I think these went up. This was sitting here priced probably from, wait, that's a claim. Are you claiming this, Tyler? 27 is the new 25. What's up, Kazra? I think these were priced a while ago. I got the Prudy's Spawn San Diego shirt. Oh yeah, the party Alex's Spawn shirt. San Diego is hilarious. I love Alex. Tyler, if I've never shown you all of these, I have the whole set. Like I bought a couple extras back then, but man, it's some of Alex's best work is those cards. All right, so this was priced from a long time ago. I think these have gone up significantly. These are the Skybox 90, probably 94 Simpsons lenticular cards. Homer, Bartman, we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight. Itchy and Scratchy, Up and Datum, Fallout, no, why can't I remember his name? Great. I'm a bet. Okay, I'll just throw the card on my lap. We fight, we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight. And what's her name? And then more Itchy and Scratchy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different lenticular Simpsons cards for $40. All right, Vince, I got you on the Hembeck. Radioactive Man. Thank you, Calvin. All right, this is something that I bought when I was in Japan last year. This is the manga, The Night of the Living Cat. This is a glow-in-the-dark keychain. I went to go to the manga museum, and they were selling some stuff because they had an exhibit from Larva Girl. That's right. They had an exhibit of originals and stuff like that up at the manga museum. So this keychain, still sealed, $13 for all you cat people out there. I'm a cat person, but you know, I can't keep everything, okay? All right, guys, stop. No. All right, we got some of these. There'll be some Spidey stuff coming, and maybe a DC thing, and a Punisher lot. So we'll do cards probably for like another 15 minutes, and I'll take a break, and we'll do some other stuff. But last chance on any of the stuff, the Batman, the Marvel DC packs, and I'll leave the Stan Lee up there, and I'll take the Star Wars Chromium cards in a second. But feel free to, you know, everybody's making good offers. I haven't said no to a thing. If it makes sense for me, I'll give you a good deal. Tom Grummett signed Nightwing card from DC 91. Once again, another collection I bought recently. There was a bunch of these. And I got that for 10. Yeah, Leo, I got you on this for 10. What's funny is like this kind of sale with the cards and all that kind of stuff. I have so much stuff that I could probably do this for 3 weeks straight. You know, I went bought a piece of a collection. You got it, Leo. I went and bought a piece of collection this weekend, and the guy had 2 big boxes of cards, so I bought those, and there was full sets in there. There was a lot of cool stuff in there. Speaking of, let's do the first full set of the night. Skybox X-Men 93, maybe. Yeah, this is the second series that comes after the Jim Lee series. So this mostly focuses on art from like where you get some of the animated series. You get a lot of the Kuberts in here. You get some Wills. There might be some Jim Lee also in here, but this is the second series. Or your Deadpool Joe Madureira. Full set, 90 cards, I believe. Let me see, 100 card set. It's X-Men Series 2. And I've got that set for 35. Oh, let's move that over so you can see it. Pew pew. What's up, Christian? All right, let's do. I got a couple of the Prism cards from Spider-Man 30th Anniversary. This is card number 9. Excellent condition on these. That's 8. And then this is card 8. So you could claim like card 8 if you want to claim it. That's also, these are all 8 each. And then the 30th, the last one, this is card 11. So I know if you have a question, if you like need to, like, oh, I want to claim these two, Dave. We'll just do it this way. A, B, C. All right, Todd, I got you on the X-Men. What's up, Josh? Hope you're doing well, brother. I'll just put that over here. All right, and then I've got my first character lot, which is a Punisher lot, headed by one of the old vending machine stickers, those prismatic stickers. These are all in excellent condition. 95 Marvel Metal, 92 Marvel Universe Series 3 JRJR image, and 94 or 93. So that's Series 4 of Marvel Universe, maybe a Tom Morgan image, I don't know. Eric Larson on Marvel Universe 2, and then the OG Marvel Universe 90. So that's Punisher cards. These generally sell for like $7 to $8, the vending machine stickers. So I just priced this lot at $18 for all the Punisher cards. And there's that. So anybody have any questions on any of this stuff out here? I'll be happy to go over and tell you what it is. It's so much easier than doing Whatnot because I'm not on a clock and I'm very relaxed. These kind of sales are so relaxing to me. So I'll wait. I'll give it a second or two and you let me know if there's anything you want to see. Otherwise, we will retire this stuff for now. And then if you're watching on a replay, you're welcome to claim anything after the fact, as long as it's still there. And a lot of stuff, not everything, but a lot of stuff, I will have 2 or 3 available. There's some cards that I have like 10 available. Yeah, Alex, it's a Tom Grummett signed 91. Tom Grummett signed 91 DC card, and Tom did the art. Thanks, Leo. Yeah, it was a pretty rough week. It really was. I haven't been sick in years, like literal years. Yeah, sure, Ian. So it's glow in the dark. It's Night of Living Cat. I'd say it's about 2.5 to 3 inches. Still sealed. A Japanese import. All right, Alex, I got you on it. Yeah, like I haven't been sick, really sick, since I got COVID when I came back from the UK like 3.5, 4 years ago or something like that. Which I definitely got in Heathrow. All right, I will take some of this stuff down. Ian, you let me know if you want that keychain. Meow, I got you. The two Gonzos making claims one after another. All hail Gonzalez. All right, moment to refresh. Let's do. What do y'all think? Posters, or you want to see some Blu-rays, or you want to just keep going with the cards and miscellaneous? I will defer to a couple of people in the chat and see what the court of public opinion says. But I'll show this off in the meantime because this take up the whole screen. Only toy or the only full figure that's going out tonight is this McFarlane 1:6 ratio statue of Spider-Man Torment. This is the gold signature series with the signed McFarlane card, unopened, 150 shipped. 150 shipped. So if anybody's interested in this, 150 shipped. This is obviously not available anymore. This came out about a year or so ago. And it's got the Todd signed card, which, I haven't taken out. I'll meet you at 35, Cal, just because those are underpriced. Like I said, I just left the price on that was there last year or 2 years ago. And, well, I looked them up today. I was like, well, I'll just offer them as is. All right, let me do some Blu-rays real quick. Oh, dear. Todd's like, oh, dear. Well, Todd, look, I mean, the box that goes in will, you'll save on shipping on anything else you buy. All right, Cal, thank you so much. All right, let's do some Blu-rays real quick, just because I'm rebuilding my library in 4K. So I was like, all right, let me see if anybody from the Dave Angerinos wants these before I go anywhere else. So most going to be Chris Nolan movies because I just updated. So this is Inception. It just comes with the 2 Blu-rays. There's no DVD in there. That's going to be $6. Everything I own in my media library is very well taken care of, so you don't have to worry about anything other than buying it. The Matrix, just the blue, $5, just claim by title. Obviously, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so I had a steelbook. I bought the 4K. I swapped the disc out. So this is not the 4K. This is just the regular Blu-ray. Just the regular Blu-ray, not 4K. It says it right there, not 4K. $5. All right, Leo, I got you on Inception. I almost just wrote the name of the movie instead of your name, Leo. So Dunkirk is just the Blu-ray, not the 4K. Interstellar, Tyler's favorite movie. What's up, brother? It just comes with the 2 Blu-rays, the extras, and the movie, not a film strip, not the DVD. I strip mined this thing years ago. I think during COVID, I was looking for stuff to sell, and those film strips were going for a bunch of money, and I sold them. And now I think they're going for like a lot more. What's up, Marco? Josh, Marco, what's going on? Interstellar is $7. So it's the Blu-ray and the extras, but not the DVD or the film strip. Just trying to be very open and honest with everybody. All right, Leo, I got you on Interstellar. This time I'll write your name and not the movie's name. All right, a couple more Blu-ray and then we'll get back to other stuff. The Dark Knight trilogy, Nolan. Begins. DKR, both Blu-ray. And then DKR again, or that's Dark Knight Rises. The Blu-rays, not the DVD. And I don't think the digital code works anymore. But $15 for all those. And then The Lighthouse, which is an amazing movie, directed by David Eggers, Robert Eggers, Pattinson, Defoe. I ended up managing to end up with 2 copies of this, so you just have one. I don't think this has ever been played, but that is $10 for The Lighthouse. All right, Josh, I got you. Not Josh. But see, this is what happens when you switch names. But I got you. Yeah, maybe fill out the form. I think you did fill out the form again. But maybe do that just so I have those 2 things connected and, I won't charge you credit card or anything, but anyway. All right, so Lighthouse is going to Ian Gonzo. All right, and then I mean, I'm pretty honest about everything, not just comics. I'm honest about everything. Ask me a question that I well, not any question, but within. All right, I got you, Ian. Yes, it is. It's such a good movie. It's so wild. Okay. All right. Uh, let me show the one piece of original art I have to offer tonight. This is a piece that was done by Brian Christopher Moss. It is his interpretation of Amazing Fantasy 15, original cover, done in Japan. I actually brought this home from Japan. So there's a lot of Zipatone and stuff on there. It's framed. I'll ship this carefully. I've got that for $250. It's 11 by, it's like 11 by 15 or something, or 12 by 15. It's not exactly your standard size. No, it's 10 by 15 or 11 by 15, whatever. If anybody's interested, $250 shipped. Did I say that? $250 shipped. Brian Christopher Moss, Amazing Fantasy 15 homage. There you go. Okay, what do we got? What should we do? You want to do nobody said anything, so I'm gonna do some more cards. And we'll do some more posters. What do we have here? What we've got here. We'll do those. Failure. Ooh, some of these. I don't know if some of you know what these are. I bet the hardcore card nerds know these, but all right, what's the huge question? As long as it's not going to detract from me doing my job. What's up, Brandon? What's up, John? Well, you didn't forget so much. You're here. Anyway. AF15 PSA 7 go. That's not a question. That's not a question. That is a statement. Go. Great. The thing sold for whatever it sold for. It's crazy money and good for Justin. But that wasn't a question. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. All right, 95 Marvel Masterpieces canvas. Silver Surfer, which is one of the harder ones to get. And these are interesting. Like, I don't know how these get graded, and maybe Ryan, RMS, or Josh, Marvel Madness, can chime in. The way these are cut, like, there's always a little bit extra on the canvas, but these are all in fantastic condition. This is the Silver Surfer by Dimitri Patelis. Dimitri, I think it's Dimitri. I've got that for 20. We've got Sugar. I can't do the voice. Rogue, also by Patelis. That's 8. I think the Surfer is one of the harder ones to find, so. These are beautiful cards. Peter Parker by Scanlon. Peter Scanlon, maybe? I don't know. Spider-Man is 10. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, it's crazy. I knew that he was going to get a high grade. He showed me the comic. I knew that, and we talked about it. Me and Justin talked about it in private, and I told him that I think it could swing one way or another. If we're talking about the same thing, I don't know. But I told him that the first PSA ASM AF 15 could potentially bring in a lot of money because it's so high grade and it's PSA. So Daredevil is going to be 7. All right, Todd, I got you on the Spidey. And then what do we got? We'll do some. That's going to be tough to see, so we'll do that like that. There we go. All right, and then we've got from A Kiss from the Rose on the Great. No, Batman Forever, the Two-Face hologram. And that's in great condition. Let's see if I can even, you can't even see the hologram. Wait. There it is. That one is going to be 7. This is a complicated process, everybody. I've got 2 of the 93 Marvel Universe Doom 2099 red foils. Those cards are part of the subset, the insert set. Those are 5 each. Somebody wants a little Doom 2099. How about a couple of slabs? It's the last slabs I have left. Yeah, the Two-Face is awesome. 96. Yeah. What's up, Nathan? Oh, speaking of Batman Forever. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está, motherfucker? Oh, here it is. I got one of these left, which is a Batman Forever jumbo pack, still sealed, with the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face on there. That is 10. Yeah. All right. Ian's gonna grab one of those. I don't think I missed any other claims. I mean, I've been selling cards on and off for 5 years. I mean, since I would buy collections because a lot of people that have comic collections from the 90s will also have card collections. So, it's easy for me to buy card collections because, to be honest, I think I may have said this before on videos, but the return is fantastic. The return on these is fantastic. I don't grade much. That's awesome, Tiered. Absolute Batman rules. I don't grade much. I graded once or twice with the help of Ryan, I think. I think I did one by myself and then once with Ryan. And yeah, the return's just great on this stuff when you're buying vintage collections. When they're in decent condition. I won't buy ratted out shit collections. All right, so this is the original CGC card slab. They retired this label. I don't know why, because this is matches the comics. This is 92 masterpieces, Joe Jusko, Mephisto, a 9.5 gem mint. It's hard to price because there's none out there, especially with the old label, but I got that for $50. I'm not good at pricing slabs that don't exist. And then I graded a couple of those, nobody wants ratted out cards. I graded a couple of these back in the day, the 92 Silver Surfer prismatic cards. This is one of my favorite covers. I think it's like Silver Surfer 42 or something like that. It's an 8. Near mint. Tough to get those in 10s, but that's 40. Anyway, the first label made more sense and the new one looks better. Yeah, I guess it does. I mean, it's all in the eye of the beholder, for whom the bell tolls, time marches on, All right, anybody on any of this stuff before I cleared it? They are stupid with cards. Mark Silvestri just announced, I think he's doing a CGC signing, including cards. And I just reached out to Mark Silvestri for something, actually. So hopefully he gets back to me. But yes, please let me know if there's anything on here you want. Nomad Vagabond. That's right. Oh, yeah. What's up, Xavier? X in the house. Okay, I will put the Rogue back. I don't know if I'll be putting any of the same cards out twice tonight. Let's just say that. There's a lot of stuff to go through, and I want to try and keep it to a shorter evening. The Two-Face hologram. The Daredevil canvas. The Silver Surfer canvas. What do you do when Silver Surfer's coming? You know what you have to do? You've got to call Galactus. I'll leave. The wrenches are given to people that help moderate things in here. They are people that I can depend on that are here all the time. But you know that. You have a YouTube channel yourself. You know these things. All right, let's do some things that aren't exactly cards, but they're pretty cool. But they're not cards. Some cool promo stuff from the 90s. This is the Evangeline like 4x6 chromium little card with a display. Separate. This is a separate chromium display of the logo from Maximum Press. That's going to be 10. And then if you just want to scoop the chromium little postcard thing, that is only $6. So choose your poison or chromium. All right, this is a pretty neat promo item. that just ended up in a collection is a vintage. This has got to be from the very early 90s, late 80s. ElfQuest Warp Graphics Pad. The top piece of paper is dirty, but the rest of them are clean. That's $8. So any fans of Wendy and Richard Peeney, you can have your own stationery with old phone numbers from Poughkeepsie, New York. That's how you know I'm from New York, by the way. I can pronounce Poughkeepsie without hesitation. All right, David, I got you. Thank you, my friend. All right, I'll leave these two up for a second. We'll get to the posters pretty quickly. Let's do one more set here. 1990 Marvel Universe. This is not a high grade set. It's not trashed out, but it's just from a collection that, these aren't super high grade cards. Schenectady, I can say that too, Nathan. But yes, this is the full 162 card set, including the Stan Lee. This is the classic set if you've ever wanted to just own one to kind of revisit the 90s and be a part of your childhood. This is the whole set. They're all in good condition. They're just not, I wouldn't, be like, oh, they're all super high grade minty. $40 for that set. That's right. I know you're from Washington. I remember you told me that when we first started talking. Ooh, let's do something sexy that'll probably sell pretty quickly. I would be surprised if Tyler's not the person that buys this. Hollow Movie. This is a Eden Quest Pamela Anderson large-sized card. It's not a bookmark. It's a card. It's a promo card. It's in good condition. $8 for Pam. We all love Pam. Any Star Wars fans in the house? Any prequel fans in the house? If you have kids, maybe you want to get your kids this, or if you are a kid, maybe you want to buy this. This is the Attack of the Clones supersized card set. These are about roughly a little bit smaller, a little bit shorter than the Pam, but thicker or wider. Anakin, Django, say what again, motherfucker? Mace Windu, Count Dooku, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, all 5 cards. Wow, nobody's going for the Pamela Anderson. Y'all forget how we love Pamela Anderson? $20 for the Star Wars supersize cards. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Hayden's supposed to be really nice. I would love to meet him. All right, anybody on the 90 Marvel Universe, Pamela Anderson, or the Super Size Me cards? I mean, look, if your significant other doesn't like Pamela Anderson, why is she or he your significant other? Pamela Anderson rules across the board. Across the board. For men, for women, if you're bi, if you're gay, whatever it is, we all love Pamela Anderson. Exactly, except she's less of a piece of turd. I don't have any, I'm sorry, Andy. Okay, I'll put these here. Wow, I got Pam blocked. All right, let's do some crazy and not crazy, but vintage posters. We'll start off with, I think, one of the best. I haven't watched your Criterion Closet episode, and I should change that. Where's my price list? I have a price list for the posters. There we go. Okay. So, unfortunately, I can't show off the whole poster at once because of, well, you see how much space I have to deal with. But if you know an image, you know this image. It's a little beat up, but it would look great framed. I love Carmen Electra. This is the Mike Zeck Captain America Annual number 8 or 12 or whatever number it is. The image of Wolverine versus Cap. Let's see what date this poster is. This poster is 1989 by Mike Zeck. It doesn't have pinholes, but it has it's definitely hung up on the wall. It would look great framed. I think generally like one of these posters goes for about $50 brand new. So I have that at $25. I'm just trying to show off a lot of the image at once without, you know this image. If you don't know this image, you don't know comics, but that's $25. I have poster tubes for everything, so if you order 1 or 2 posters, you're going to save on shipping. But $25 for the Cap Wolvie X-Men. Let me show off a Star Wars poster. All right, I got you on that one, Todd. Andy, I'm not measuring them. It's a standard poster size, whatever it is, 18 by 22. But Todd got it. Let me just write it on the list. I can guesstimate a size. Yeah, I actually have 2 of these, but I'm keeping one. Yeah, Cal knows I've shipped posters. I ship everything with pride. Quad X, is that Quad? I just need you to, if you didn't fill out the form. Oh, you did. Eric, I got you 35. Sure. Thank you for your first claims. Got you on that. Okay, let's do a Star Wars poster. Andy, I will try to guesstimate on the size of this stuff. This is definitely smaller than standard poster size. I would say it's about 16 wide, and it's probably like 20. It's probably a 16 by 20, but this is one of the Pepsi, Coca-Cola Star Wars posters from '77. And this is obviously Vader plus Tarkin and the Stormtroopers. Yeah, it's probably a 16 by 20, give or take. And I've got this for $35. I appreciate you, Quad X. All right, brother. Take care. And yeah, hit me up, man. All right, Andy's going to take that for $35. And if it's your first time, like even if you've been a Dave Angelino for a while, I used to do a lot of poster sales because I used to find collections and buy them. So I went through them again and I was like, oh, I haven't offered some of these, or some of these I haven't put out in a long time. I haven't put out. Okay, this one, unfortunately, I can't unravel. It's still sealed. But what this is, and I think you can just Google this. I mean, I could probably Google it actually. Let's see, Infinite Crisis on Infinite Earths 1 poster. So this is a Crisis on Infinite Earths poster from issue number 1. No, I can't Google it because there's too many. But it's the George Perez image. It is a horizontal poster, so I think this is like an 18 by 20 or a standard poster size. You can see the label here. Oh, maybe you can't because it won't focus. Crisis on Infinite Earths number 1, artwork by George Perez, for promotional use only from 80 something. What's up, Sean? X, I have a full set actually. This poster is $60 and it's still sealed. It's horizontal. You can see the George Perez artwork there. This is $60. That's a Crisis 1 poster. Josh Garner in the house. Yeah, X, I have an entire set of Marvel Series 3. I think I have it priced. I don't have it priced here. I just know I have one. Oh, wait, no, there's one right here. This goes to X first, and it's not $40. It's actually, oh no, this is X, don't listen to me. I have a set, hit me up. We'll work it out in the DMs. Anyway, Crisis on Infinite Earths number 1 promo poster by George Perez, and that is $60. What is the 25th anniversary stuff? What are we talking about, David? Okay, let's do this one. We'll keep it on the DC 22 by 28. Thanks, Cal. Yeah, that's 1 foot 10 inches. Yeah, that's about 22 inches, and 28 makes sense. Keep it on the DC tip. We've got a Death of Superman poster that is the Funeral for a Friend poster. But what's cool about it, I don't have any Marvel 20. I don't know what you're asking, like comics. I don't have any comics tonight, but I don't think I have any Marvel 25th anniversary stuff for sale tomorrow. This is signed by Dan Jurgens out of 5,000, as you can see in the lower right corner of your screen. It's 2037 out of 5,000. This has it's never been hung up, but it's got an old price sticker on back. I feel like there's a little piece of tape on back of the poster. Would look nice framed. This poster, Jurgens Superman signed is 25. Oh, I've never seen that, David, but I will obviously pay attention and keep aware if I ever see it, just to buy it without hesitation, because I know you want it. All right. Todd's taking the Jurgens. Thank you, Todd. Okay. 20 by 20. Yeah, that one was a little bit bigger. Thank you, Calvin. All right, we got this dope. This is like a 12 by 30 Star Wars Tales poster. I think it was originally, yeah, you can see there was originally folded, but when I got this, it was rolled. This one's got Darth, and it's got Darth Maul, it's got Vader, it's got Aurora Singh. I think that's Aurora Singh. It's got Jimmy, Darth Jimmy, and Steve Jimmy. Anyway, this is from 2003. So this is a 23-year-old Dark Horse Star Wars. Whoa, a 23-year-old Dark Horse Star Wars poster. Jesus. I didn't say that I wouldn't be a mess tonight. I've got this for $10. Yeah, $10. Dude, I love the Giant Universe, the Marvel Universe poster. I think I had one when I was a kid, and I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, this long one's really cool. Be good for a door. You know, it's easy to squeeze it in between two posters. That's what she said, I guess. Anyway, that Dark Horse Star Wars is $10. I'm gonna put the Crisis on Infinite Earths away. We'll do this real quick because this one's easy to show off. I don't know what year this is from. I got to imagine this is. The fact that there's like no mention of a website on here probably means it's a pretty old poster. Drink to the Fund for Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, but the image is done by Jaime Hernandez. I'd say this is 11 by, or maybe 10 by 17. No, I'm not selling the Infinity Gauntlet. That one's staying right behind me. But yeah, Jaime Hernandez, and this one's only $10. The Crisis is 60, David. 60. I priced it about $20 lower than what I saw it selling for. 10 to $20 lower. So. All right, I'll put this Star Wars Tales poster away unless somebody's interested in it. I'm surprised that nobody has, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of Star Wars love in the house tonight. All right, Zach is going to take this. Thank you, Zach. All right, this is another one I can't show, but if you're familiar, if you're a Marvel fan, a Wolverine fan, a Howard Chaykin fan, if you're familiar with the old graphic novel, Wolverine, Nick Fury, the Scorpio Connection, this is that poster. You can see Wolverine's gleaming claws on the bottom. So yeah, Nick Fury and Wolverine, 1989, the Scorpio Connection poster, still sealed, which I assume is perfect condition. This is going to be $25. If you don't know what it is, just Google Scorpio Connection. Yeah, Julian, I this is one of my favorite. I think I bid on the original art when it was up for auction last. I did not come close to winning it. Posters are my shit. I easily have like 100 of them. Don't have enough walls. Yeah, trust me. Tyler, I have. Oh, that's cool. Double dust. And Tyler, you probably know this. Thank you, David. Let me just mark that down. 35 cents. I have 3 portfolios of prints. Obviously, original art's a different story, and I have some pretty rad. I used to have a lot of original posters, movie posters, but I sold because I just couldn't keep. What's up, Danny? I have like a Return of the King signed poster. It's personalized to me by Viggo Mortensen. You know, I have some cool. I have a cast signed Hellraiser poster. I have a couple of McFarlane posters. I have some framed. I've seen that Star Wars one, but there is a wider version with Count Dooku. I think it was like the full cover was that image. Yeah, the poster portfolios are the best way to display because then you'll be able to look at them. Like that's the cool thing. You don't have to frame everything, but you know, even a big portfolio, I keep some the big ones under a bed, and then I just pull them out every once in a while to look at them. That's all right. So that's the Wolverine Scorpio connection poster. Here's a cheap one. It's large. This thing's like, I think 22 by 28, maybe even larger. Ron Lim and Adam Kubert X-Men 2099 poster. It's so I can't. There's no proper way to even show you this poster. It's gigantic. Here, wait. It's got a little schmutz on the back, but it's in pretty good shape. This is only, I have this priced at $10. $10. Ah. Oh, nice. You got the Sienkiewicz. You know what? I had that Sienkiewicz milestone poster, and I don't know what happened to it. I think I put it away somewhere. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't have it signed, but I have that Todd, I have that poster. I know who owns the original art. Old West monocolor Extinction Agenda. Dude, I had 4 of those when I started doing the Dave Enger stuff. And nobody wanted them, and then slowly but surely they sold. All right, so the X-Men 2099 is 10. The Scorpio Connection, Wolverine, Nick Fury, Chaykin poster is 25. All right, let's show off this little guy and these 2 guys. Congratulations, Chris, you're driving. That's really dangerous to be telling us you're driving while streaming. Okay. Okay. I'm Car. Check this out. And I don't know if Ryan RMS is still in here, but I think you're going to want this if you don't have this. This is like a store promo print. It's a Mark Bagley Spider-Man piece. It is a facsimile signature on there that is, you might even see this listed as an autograph, but it is printed on there in silver. Excellent condition, $10. I get it signed. Bill's charging $60 for signature. Hey, look, he deserves it. He's Bill motherfucking Sienkiewicz. All right, we'll show that off. And then, what about these? These I brought back from Japan, my first trip. These are from the Spider-Verse, second Spider-Verse movies. 2 different Spider-Man India posters. These were, I do not think these were made in the US or made available in the US. And you've got that one and a closer up one with the trade dress up there like a comic. So the Spider-Man India posters are 18 each. So anybody interested on either of these pieces? I'm not, yeah, Todd, I'll get you on this for 8. Although, you know, we're gonna, well, hopefully I'll have a box big enough for you. Todd B 8. Yes, Ray, they did. I did not get one, unfortunately. I looked, but I did not find one. I actually kind of won these in a pull tab situation. They do these like little kind of prize things at a lot of the stores. Yeah, it's definitely hard to justify $60 for a copy of Star Wars. Anyway, those are 18 each, the Spider-Man India posters. If somebody wants both, I'll do it for 30. Nope, those don't go there because that's where the sold stuff's going. I've almost shut off all the posters, but I'm not done yet. Not done yet. Got a couple more just check the chat here. Which one is this? Oh, this one's dope. I have a feeling David, 35-cent David's going to love this one. This is a 1979 Michael Kaluta poster. It's gorgeous. It's a little bit thicker. The artwork's from 75. No, it's a 1975 poster. This thing is 51 years old. It is quite large. I want to say it's probably 22 by 32. It feels a little bit larger. But here, I'm going to show try to read off what it says here. Michael Kaluta, oh, it is 1979. From the book The Studio, published by Dragon's Dream. It's in beautiful condition. It's a gorgeous poster. Let's see, I've got that for $50. You can see the posters right there. What does it say here? Aisha poster by Michael Kaluta. It's from the UK. Or no, this is probably originally sold in the UK. Anyway, this is $50. This gorgeous Kaluta poster. Longtime fan of his. Just a gorgeous piece of artwork. So that's going to be 50. And I've got a couple more to show off, and then we'll get back to doing some other things here. This is the last of the black and white posters that I bought home from the Marvel store in Japan. And this is commemorating the first appearance, the beginning of the age of Iron Man in black and white. God, this is so hard to show off. Another very large poster, but you can see they don't sell these anymore at the Marvel store. So when I go back to Japan, they might have different posters, but they won't have this. They had different posters when I was there 6 months ago or whatever. This Iron Man Japanese Marvel poster is $40. I sold a couple others that I had recently to an old customer. Yeah, this is from, this should be down heck. And this is the last of the Marvel black and white posters that I have left. So that one is, the Iron Man is 40, the Kaluta is 50. And both the Iron Man and Kaluta are in fantastic condition. The Iron Man basically is brand new. All right, one more poster, and it's going to be a DC poster, very much in line with the premiere of Lanterns last night, or whatever, 2 nights ago, which I loved. A Chris Muller Green Lantern poster, another one that's going to be tough to show off. So you get Alan Grant, Kyle Rayner, and Hal Jordan. This thing's gigantic. This is the same size as the X-Men 2099. It's in excellent condition. It's got some edge wear, but no pinholes. I've got this for 40. I think it's selling for about 60 or 70. What's up, Dan? Selling for about 60 or 70 on eBay right now, but $40. Chris Muller, Green Lantern poster. Oh, and it does have a rip right there at the center top, right above the cloak, the collar of Alan Grant. So that's the posters to show off. Thank you for purchasing, and I'll let everybody know what's left if you want to hit the rewind to see the Scorpio Connection, Howard Chaykin Fury Wolverine 25, the Infinite, oh, I didn't show that off. Infinite Crisis, as opposed to Crisis on Infinite Earths, whatever this was, 21 years ago. This is the George Perez cover for issue number 1. Of Infinite Crisis, not to be confused with Crisis on Infinite Earths. That poster still sealed. That's $10, and that is the Perez cover A, not the Jim Lee cover. So that's 10. The Spider-Man India is those are 18 each. Those are from Japan, 30 for both. The Iron Man first appearance, black and white, from Japan. That's 40. The X-Men 2099. That's 10. That's a Ron Lim, Andy Kubert. The Chris Muller Green Lantern I just showed off, that's 40, and the Kaluta from 1979, that image, that is a $50 poster. Why don't we do this? For anybody that's purchased anything so far, first person to claim for free the Smart Division Ashcan signed by Zach Kaplan. So you have just had to have made a purchase to claim this. If you didn't make a purchase, please don't claim it. All right, Quad X is taking it. Thank you. And then we'll do one more. Quad X is the only person that's not allowed to claim this that bought something because we already just gave you something for free. But anybody that's claimed something tonight, this free promo X2 postcard from 2003, if you purchase something, you can snag that for free. I've got a couple other things I'll be giving out. That's how you, yeah, Ray. All right, Cal, I got you. Yeah, give him, give him one for free, one on the house. Okay, this is for Leo. He wants to see this beautiful, gorgeous Michael Kaluta poster again. Let me, here, why don't we do this real quick? What's up, Cam? As you can see, it's quite large. It's a thicker stock poster stock from, it's halfway between a poster and a print from 1979. So 46 years old, just like yours truly. But let me know if you want it. Any music fans in the house, I'm just going to offer a couple of music stickers for $2 each. I got two Lincoln. Oh, hold on. This is from that estate sale I hit last year with all the music stuff. 2 Lincoln Park, 1 Primus, and 1 Queens of the Stone Age. $2 each. Just if you want Lincoln Park, let's say A and B. What's up, Yevgeny in the house? We'll get back to doing some cards in just a moment. Just grabbing some stuff here. All right, Ray, I got you on the Lincolns. Yeah, I still have so much stuff from that. All right, I got you on all those, Ray. I still have so much stuff from that estate sale haul. If you don't remember the video, it was like Dave's perfect estate sale. It was like all Seattle music stuff and stickers and vinyls and posters. Oh, it was amazing. Vinyl, not vinyls. All right, I got you on the Iron Man Japanese poster. Ian, let's write that down. Oh, there it is. All right. Some cool stuff here. Let's switch it. Let's switch the vibe. Oh, y'all, I forgot about these. Y'all will be excited to see these. Oh, Derek. And you know what the crazy thing is, Derek? I mean, I knew that I would make really good money on it, but I kept some stuff that I really wanted, and like the posters just take care of everything. I bet that, Ray, I love estate sales like that. All right, these are the old flashcards from 1978. I believe I have them priced at $4 each. Captain Marvel. Iron Man. What do you do when Silver Surfer's coming? The Vision and Scarlet Witch. Those are all, I think I have them all priced at $4 each. Yeah. If anybody wants to know what you could do with these, what's really cool, what I did with them when I first got some, IKEA sells those like small 4x6 frames, and they fit perfectly in there because you can like make a little border for them, but they still look great in there. These are pretty cool, rare. I don't even know where I got these. A vintage postcard from, let me get you a date. 1996, Eric Larson and Jeff Smith, Bone and Savage Dragon. The last sold on one of these is $20. The only one on eBay is $20. I've got that. 2 of them for $13 each. All right, Bells, I got you on Surfer and Iron Man. Subby card. What subby card? What are you talking about? You talking about the sticker from before, Dan? Are you watching the previous feed? I don't know what you're talking about. Or are you talking you have the Submariner card of this? All right, 2 unopened packs of 1995. What do we got? Yeah, 1995 Spawn. Those are oversized, like wide vision cards. The pair of the packs, they're unopened, $8. Dan, I might have one. I might. I'm not sure. If you want, I will go look real quick. While I'm looking for this for Dan, please do me a favor and hit the like button. It would be very helpful. Subby. No. I'm sorry, Dan. I don't. But if I ever see one, I'll definitely snag it for you. Had those for a while. Just one of those things sitting in a box. Oh, Ian took the Black Panther. I'm sorry, Ian. Actually, I have two. So everybody gets a Black Panther. You get a Black Panther. You get a Black Panther. You get a Black Panther. Yes, I have the Doom, and I'm keeping the Doom. All right, Marco, I got you on the spawns. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Dan. I knew where they were. They were very easy to find for me, so it was no worries. Okay, well, let's do some more cards from. We're gonna do the DWJ cards pretty soon. I have a feeling those will be a little bit of a frenzy. So let's grab something. Oh, here, these are random. Let's see. We'll do that. And we'll throw that up. Okay. Topps Finest Star Wars 2000 and God knows what year. That is a Kylo Ren refractor numbered out of 150. That's $5, aka Mr. Sinister. This is a Conan FPG Ken Kelly insert card hologram. I mean, I don't know if it's explicitly Conan. Let me see what it says. I don't know if they can use his name, but that's clearly Conan because there's the image. That's $5 for that holo. These were, I found at a garage sale. These are just, I guess, torn out of Nintendo Power, but you get a stack of these cards, including the Jim Lee Blackthorn, Arrow the Acrobat, Mortal Kombat, Super Metroid, Stunt Race FX, Jungle Book, Tetris 2, an exciting trading card, Kirby's Pinball, Ninja Gaiden 3, Mega Man 4, Donkey Kong, Monster Max, Mega Man X. These are a little bit thicker. These are different cards. They're not in the best shape, but they're just pretty cool. Lion King, Turn and Burn. I'm making you guys pay a big price tag on this. $5 for that stack of Nintendo Power cards. $5 for the hologram. These are all 4 each, and these two are 13 each. I'll let those sit for a second, and then we will do. We'll do the DWJ Transformer cards. We'll start off with the inserts. You're gonna see the video probably on the Patreon first. I opened up 2 boxes. They are from China. They are not easy to find, and I'm gonna try and make a set for myself. So I'm selling some of the duplicates and stuff. Let me just find. All right, I got you on the. The Nintendo Power cards. Give me one moment. Where the hell? ¿Dónde está? No. There. Yes. Okay. Yeah, there that is. Okay. All right. Last chance on that. We'll move on from here to there. I did, I think it was David that asked me about Garbage Pail Kids. I just found these. These are from 2015, and they had like classic cartoonists doing Garbage Pail Kids cards. So that's Peter Bagg doing Cosplay Carl and Dean Haspiel doing Booth Beth. It's $5 for the pair of those. All right, so these new Transformers cards, like you'll see in the video, but you get like, I think one of these per pack, and they're the emblems, and it's either Decepticon or it's an Autobot. This one is Beachcomber, and that is $6. I'll try and go slow so you can claim by the name. This one is Jazz. And these are Caillou Chinese. They're in English, but they are China made. They're China made Transformers cars, and they are licensed. So, all right. Are you grabbing both? Well, he grabbed Jazz, but I got you on Beachcomber. And then there's the Optimus. The Optimus is going to be $7. So this one's Beachcomber's going to Cal. Jazz is going to Gonzo, and then Cal's grabbing the Optimus. All right, so what I'm going to do here, anybody on the Peter Bagg and the Dean Haspiel for $5? Because I'm just going to move on from these pretty quick. Might even bring these to get signed next time. Well, I'll probably see Dean before I see Pete, but who knows? Okay, what we're going to do here, are you going to take, Ian, you're going to take the Garbage Pail Kids? I'm assuming that's what that meant. Yep. GPK. All right, I think what we'll do here is I'll make it a little bit easier for people to claim the Transformers singles. And what I'll do is they're going to be $2 each. And I'll just do A, B, C, D. And we'll do an E. I have a couple of games these came from. What are you talking about? What games? Are you talking about the flashcards? Are you talking about the Transformers cards? Okay. So these are all based off of DWJ's artwork from the Energon Universe stuff from Image. There's two different types. There's like these are called montage cards, and I forget what these are called. Probably have the sheet somewhere. Actually, I do have the sheet somewhere. So the montage cards, there's 36 of them. And then the comics breakthrough cards, there's 20. I don't have the whole set. I'm trying to put together the set. But let's do a couple that I have doubles of. So this montage card of the Clothesline, which is card number 2, I've got 3 of those in A. So obviously we're able to claim up to 3. They're $2 each. And if nobody wants them, this will go pretty quick. Let me see what other doubles I have here. That way, oh, this one's dope. We got Optimus smashing, I think it's Starscream, or maybe it's Megatron. That's B for 2. All right, so we got Ian and Cal. And then we got Cal's grabbing B, and Ray is grabbing B. Well, let me see what I'm going to put out here. All right, so We got this montage card. Be fair. We got to be fair to people. This montage card on D. And then let me see if I have, there's two of these. And then the Optimus Energy Axe. I got two of those on E. So the clothesline on A, B got taken. Cal's grabbing C and D on E. So we'll leave what doesn't get claimed here. Let's do a couple of these. We got Optimus with the Megatron gun. Ian, I got you on that. On B, we got, I guess that's Optimus with the Allspark. On C, wow, Optimus on D, and then, is that Tape Deck guy? I forget Tape Deck guy's name. On E. I'm bad with Transformers names. I was never a huge name. I'm kind of embarrassed on, I was never a huge fan, so I'm kind of embarrassed when I don't know the names of. All right, so B went to Cal, D went to Cal, and E went to Cal. He beat everybody. Soundwave, thank you. I don't know if there was two claims on C. There wasn't. There's still one available. Bad guy cassette player, Soundwave. Good guy blaster. Thank you. All right, well, we got a little Starscream on B. The Dead Deer montage on D. And then, look at that one on E. It looks like the winner of the internet tonight is Cal. Nobody wants the Dead Deer. All right, I'm going to take A off since nobody wants that. Nobody wants the clothesline Optimus. Oh, I guess I had another one of these, unless this one didn't sell. I'll put that on E. We got a Starscream on B. Oh, there was another one of these. I'll put that on A. I didn't realize that. And I don't know who tried to claim it, so I'll put it back out. All right, so we got Ray on E. We got Ian on B. All right, a couple more, and then we'll get back to the regular stuff. If you're not interested in Transformers, I get it. But it is Danny Warren Johnson. He is ripping. He's just nailing them right into the. Anyway, that's going to go on B. This boom is going to go on C. These are cards, Ian. They're all based off the Energon Universe stuff, the DWJ. And then this giant one, this one just shows the magnitude of Starscream. I think that's Starscream. And that one's going to go on E. All right, so Cal's going to grab B and C. And he's going to grab E. I don't think I have another one, Ian, but let me look real quick. I don't. Got a couple left here. All right, nobody wants the Dead Deer montage. Oh, well. It's one of the best moments from the comic. But we've got, what's his face on B. We got Starscream on C. There he is again on D. And then Optimus Rollout on E. And then there's three more cards, and then we're done with the Transformers. All right, so Cal nailed B and C and D. Took all of them away. Andy. All right. Once again there, B, C, and finally D. I'll put this one back out, the clothesline back out on E. Cal took them all down on BCD. All right, Cal, I'll gift you one of those. Let me just write down free on it so I don't charge you. There, one free. That way I don't overcharge you. And then Ray's going to grab E. And then since Ian, you took 3 cards, you'll get a dead deer for free. And Ray, you took 3 cards and you'll just get the last card for free. So everybody got a free card. 2 each. All right, gents. And like I said, I will be back with more Transformer cards eventually. I just haven't decided what to do with my last box. Dead deer, woohoo! Yeah, I'm the Oprah of dead deer cards. Oh dear. All right, let's do. I'll leave the. Oh no, those all say $2. Oh, actually, my bad. Let's do a $2 card round. I actually have a stack of cards that was priced to be $2 each. And then what I'll do is, let me see how many I have here. There were 2 each. It's just a short stack, but this is a little bit of everything. It's Marvel and DC and some other stuff. So $2, I'll keep the things up. This is a Hawkman hologram, if you can't see. 92 DC cosmic cards. So Hawkman hologram on A. I've got 2 of the Spectre holograms on B. So those are $2 each. We got one of the Savage Dragon Prism cards on C. A Randy Johnson Upper Deck rookie on E. And then 91 Marvel covers, no prize cover. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's only going to be 2 more rounds of the $2 cards. All right, so first claim was Ray on one of the Spectres. And then the next claim was Zach on the Randy Johnson. Just bear with me while I write the price stickers out so that I don't miss anything. Make little piles. And Ray grabbed the Savage Dragon. Ian grabbed one of the other Spectres. All right, you two, Calvin, Yetimus. All right, I've got an Aladdin, Skybox Aladdin insert card, S1, the introduction. There he is, Robin Williams, baby. And how about a Shadow Man Valiant Prism card from 91 Upper Deck, probably. That's 2 on C. And then how about a Venom 92 Marvel Universe Series 3, and that is an Eric Larson image on E. I'll run through these pretty quick. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more $2 cards. All right, Ray is going to take the Shadow Man. Any other takers on this? And we'll get rid of the Hawkman hologram. Oh, I even messed up the letters. All right, D. Jesus. I hope I didn't fuck up anybody's claims. D was E. All right, so you want this. You want E. Let me just, Ray, just let me know if you wanted the Venom and you were just saying that because I switched the letters accidentally. And if you want the Venom, then Ian gets the no prize. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was messed up. If I fucked up anybody's claim, please let me know. Okay, so you want the Venom. That means Ian's getting the no prize. Okay, we've got... Oh, Ian wants the Venom. Okay, Ian, I'll put you on the backup on the Venom because I have like 3 of them. Maybe more. Gotcha. All right, X-Men Series 2 Deadpool on C. Spider-Man animated series from the Cookie Crisp. I guess these were put into boxes of Cookie Crisp. There's the Spidey on A and the Venom on D. That is horrible glare. Sorry, nothing I can really do about that except hold them. All right, X is grabbing the Deadpool. All right, I'll take the Aladdin down. Wish I could do something about that glare over there, but maybe I'll put it here. There we go. And I'll put that here. All right, I've got 2 of these Rittenhouse Upper Deck. No, it's just Upper Deck. 19, nope. Let me restart that. 2006 Upper Deck promo card for the Complete Avengers. And that is the original team right there. 2 of those on B. A Marvel Universe Series 4 Deadpool on C. And an Image Universe acetate insert of Shadowhawk, which is impossible to show you because of the Jim Valentino. That I'm going to put on E. So Spider-Man Cookie Crisp animated, the Avengers promo card in 2006, Deadpool Marvel Series 4, Venom animated, and then the Shadowhawk, which Ian's going to take. And then one last card on the $2 round, and we'll keep rolling. Sorry for the slowness of this. And that's the Rye card, same prism set. That's on E. And then the $2 round is over. Give it like another couple of seconds, and then we'll get back to there's some fun stuff here. So, oh, and another garbage pail kid. Hope everybody's having a good time. This is fun for me. Very chill. Probably be done by, I don't know, 8:30, 8:40. Then we'll do the regular sale tomorrow. All right, nobody's claiming anything on here, so. Yeah, it's sometimes it's, it's not, I'm not able to do it because I have a lot of inventory and I got to make the monies and do the job. But then other times I get to just do what I want, and I like that. All right, thank you all for the $2 claims. Windowsill here is getting full of cards. All right, so that round is done. Let's see, what other sets do I have here? Any DC fans in the house? I have the 100 card milestone Skybox complete set. The OG milestone, Icon and Static and Blood Syndicate. They're creator cards like John Paul Leon and Denny Cowan and Jimmy Palmiotti and Dwayne McDuffie. That is a 100 card set. It is only $10. Only $10. I think I don't have too many sports cards. I think this is one of the last ones, but this is a Denny's Breakfast Hologram Cal Ripken Grand Slam. The Iron Man himself. I can't really get the hologram. This is Upper Deck and I think Denny's. That one's going to be $4. Excuse me, the OG vending machine prism stickers. Check this one. You know this one's unlicensed because it's Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, and the Punisher. Those are $10 for that little sticker guy. Let's see what we got here. All right, Ray's going to grab the Ripken. All right, I have a bunch of these. I actually have more than what I'm showing you, but this is the Advance Comics Venom hologram, which I think that they would use this for Marvel Universe Series 3. But it's a pretty cool hologram. If I could get it to, there we go. Wonka. These are $5 each. I can probably take up to 10 claims on them. But those Venom holograms are, let's see. There we go. That's a good way to show it right there. Those are $5 each. From the Alex Pardee Garbage Pail Kids, which I ended up doing an unboxing with Alex on the channel back in the day when these came out. This is the Max Scherzer, Savage Scherzer out of 199 refractor. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, there you go. You can see it's 95 out of 199. Alex Pardee and Max Scherzer. Scherzer. $25. And obviously he's as a Morton Joe from Mad Max. All right, got one of those for you, Mr. Xavier. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing those with Alex. All right, Ian, I got you on that. And then Trip, I got you on one of those. Yeah, is it the blank ones? The ones that were like weirdly left blank? Yeah, that was a fun set. I should have bought more boxes, but I didn't think that they would go so quick. So this is 90, this is the second X-Men set, 93, the cable hologram by Art T-Bear. That is going to be $6. Yes, Vince, that is the full 100 card set. All right, Jamie's going to grab a Venom. I'll leave, Jamie, I'm just going to write it down on another sheet. I'll leave that Venom out because I think I have like 10 or 15 of them. And Jamie, I have something actually for you as a gift. So I'm glad you bought something, because then I can just show you. That's for you. All right, Vince is going to take the milestone set. Okay, let's keep rolling with some cards here. We've got from Topps, Image Finest. Yeah, that's Topps Image Finest. You've got the Rob Liefeld Bad Rock. Now, let me just read you the quote on the back of this. It's Rob Liefeld on motivation. I've never done anything for money. Bullshit. I love drawing comics. I love seeing the books printed. When the book comes from the printer and it's a job well done, I'm the happiest guy in the world. There's nothing like the satisfaction. Nobody in my studio does this work for the money. Bullshit. Granted, the money is nice, a nice added bonus. I'll do it all for the creative process. I'm not motivated by money. Bullshit. And that's $5. Cool card, but definitely a load of bullshit. This is from 94 Marvel Universe, the Power Blast Punisher. That's like saying, I don't sell comics for the money. It's because I love getting people comics. No, I do love both, but it's a job. Is that what that's printed? Yeah, it's on a card. Yeah, it's like a hologram card. Robaganda. Yeah, exactly, Dan. This is from the Batman the Animated Series Skybox 95. These are like the, what are they called? They're the thermals. So they're supposed to react to heat. But I don't know if the thermal's gone. Anyway, it's the Batmobile with Harley Quinn and Penguin, Two-Face, and Croc, and Robin. The pair of those inserts. I mean, if somebody wants one and not the other, I'll sell for $5 each, but $10. That thinks the Liefeld doth protest too much. All right, I still have a couple more of the. Hey, all right, Ian, have a good night. I still have a couple more of the 95 Marvel Masterpieces canvas. There is the Galactus by Dave DeVries or Dave DeVries. That one is $7. And then the Human Torch was denied a bank loan today. The Human Torch by Dave DeVries, and that one is also $7. I'll let those sit for a second before I'm going to do some weird promo fun stuff. We're going to step away from the cards for a minute and do some ephemera that y'all maybe have never seen before. But I'll let this sit for a second. You know, like I said, people were making offers before, and I pretty much accepted everything that was a normal offer, and they were all normal offers. So, and you know, if you don't buy any comics tomorrow, I'll just bill you anyway on Thursday for this stuff and shipping. Shipping is getting weird again, folks. Let me tell you something. Not to get too political, but this is all to try and neuter the mail-in ballots in the rural areas in the United States. I sent a comic to a rural part of California about a week and a half ago. It cost me nearly $8 for a single comic. $8. They are trying to neuter the vote-in ballots in rural areas. So anyway, shipping's getting weird. That's all I'm saying, price-wise. Okay, I'll take this stuff down. We did this shit in 2020. They're doing it again. All right, so then this one's going to go to Jamie since nobody else claimed another one. All right. I'm having a lot of fun tonight. I hope you are. This is a real success in my eyes about, you know, I didn't know if everybody was going to be into buying cards. It's not about like the amount of money I'm making. It's actually about the volume of what I'm selling because I do have a lot of stuff. The money, though, is obviously how I make my money. But I'm able to charge a lot less than most places because I have a lot of volume. They are my people. They are my people. I mean, the postal, the rural, I miss being I miss the act of delivering the mail. I do not miss working for the post office. Okay. Here comes some cool stuff. So this is a nice little double. I'll show this off. It's a 2-pack. You get this great Mark Silvestri Darkness sticker from Wizard Magazine, but in that same universe, you get this Michael Turner fold-out Witchblade poster from 1997. So you get the Witchblade poster, and you get the Darkness sticker. What in the wide world of sports is happening here on a Tuesday? Jim, we're doing I advertised it everywhere. 2-night sale. Chill sale with cards and ephemera and posters tonight, and the regular sale tomorrow. So that poster and sticker is going to be 10. Got some, this thing. I've had this for a bit. I finally looked up I know what it is. It's the hologram from Wolverine issue number 100, where he gets the adamantium put back in. You can see the skeleton goes, you flick it. It is going to get crazier, Leo, and it's unfortunate. So this is the uncut, unused hologram. It's die cut on the cover, and they sell for around 75 to 80. I've got it for 60. Unfortunately, it's just like you're just seeing the camera, but it's there. I got you on the sticker poster, Jamie. Anyway, I'm gonna try and here. Maybe this will work. I angle it a certain way. No, maybe gotta come down. There we go. Okay, there it is. Everything is so shiny. Shiny, happy people. Okay, what else we got here? Some promo bumper stickers. What's up, Bob? Hope you had a fun time. Yeah, it's really tough, Ray, but what are you going to do, right? On the book, yeah. This is a, oh, it's vintage now. It's 26 years old. This is a promo bumper sticker. It's got a little mash on it, but a promo bumper sticker for the first X-Men movie. Senator Kelly. Obviously, you know what that is. Todd, yeah, I got you, man. And then a 1989 Spock for President bumper sticker, which you can see is quite large. It is unstuck. You can see that on the back. It's still got the paper off the adhesive. That's $10. Wouldn't happen to have a Blazing Saddles Blu-ray. I don't, Leo. I don't actually own that on Blu-ray. Shame on me, bad Jew, not having that Mel Brooks film on Blu-ray. 95 Fleer Ultra Power Rangers, the movie promo card sheet. That's $5. Go Power Rangers, you know. Let me do something that will fit on screen here. Some stuff from Japan that I never sold. Oh, here's a fun little lot. Some vintage Spider-Man pins. 2 of the blue and red or regular Spider-Man. And then like, I guess this was probably like a charm for a necklace or something. It's just got a clothespin on back or a bobby pin or what, push pin. Anyway, black suit Spider-Man. So all 3 of those pins for 25. And then I got a claim on the Power Rangers. So that'll bring out the next promo card sheet. So 2 pins and then this guy for 25. And these are from the probably the late 80s, early 90s. We got Casper, Fleer Ultra Casper, the movie starring Christina Ricci. This promo sheet's $5. Fix this. All right, Bob, I got you on the bumper sticker. What's up, other Bob? All the Bobs. That will bring out this cool self-published book, but it actually sells for quite a bit. El Largo Tren Oscuro by Samuel Hiti. And oh, I just realized it was signed and doodled. Whoopsie, for $25. In 2005, a gorgeous widescreen self-published comic. I mean, the cheapest I saw one of these for sale was like $40. La Luz Comics. La Luz. I've got that for a cheap $20. All right, if nobody wants the Casper, what about MTV Animation Fleer Ultra cards from 1995? Beaver and Bunghole. The Max, the head, Grunt, Beaver and Bunghole, the head, and the Max. That's going to be $6. It doesn't surprise me, Dan, that you have that book. I'll leave that stuff up for just a second, and then we'll get the last 2 of these things out. Still got a little bit of stuff to go that I think people will enjoy, and then we'll finish out the night with the rest of the cards. Sam lives in Wisconsin. That's cool. All right, Jamie, I got you on the MTV. And we'll take down the Casper. And with this stuff, I'd suggest to anybody who, I don't know if I did. Yeah, I did that. Who didn't see the whole thing, just to kind of fast forward through, you know, the replay. Bob, it depends where you live. It depends what it is. Like I just got finished saying about shipping, like things have gone a little wonky. If you buy some cards, like if you buy a stack of cards, it's like gonna be $6-7. I ship everything first class unless it gets to be too large and it goes priority. But um, I'm gonna stick to 25 on the pins because that's super cheap on the book. What? Oh, this book, Bob. If you're Bob Fisher, you also have to fill out the form in the description below if you've never filled it out. Let me see if I have you here. Yeah, Bob, you did fill it out. This book, if you're in like the States, I think that would be probably close to $7, $6.50, something like that. Like I said, I just got finished talking about how like rural shipping has gone up exponentially. It cost me the other day, sent something to rural California. A single comic was close to $8. It was insane. But yeah, I'm gonna stick to 25 on the pins. That's, oh, there's unsold. So let me know if you want to snag them. I mean, that's basically like 10, 10, and 5. And I'll probably offer this again tomorrow. I just got to put it in a thing. But if you want a Bob Fisher, you claim it. One last one from Japan that I did not sell. This is a blind bag Umez Umez magnet. So it's a framed piece of art. It's not an original. It's a replica of one of his pieces of art. It's a magnet. It's really cool. It's about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. That's Umez. Kazuo Umez? Umez. $15. And if you want, I'll open it up after you buy it, but I am not opening it up until it gets purchased because it's a blind bag. All right. This was just a random thing that was sitting in a box that I had from a collection. A sealed Fantasia VHS. $7. Something that I think will go quick is one of these. Fantastic Four, The House of Horrors. It's a Whitman Little Big Book. So mostly story and images. I believe, I'm assuming they're Kirby. It's in, let's say, VG. That's only $6. I still have one of these left over I totally forgot about. This was from a gachapon in Japan at the Nintendo store. It is the middle of an original NES controller. So that's the start select button. Comes with a little booklet. It's a keychain. I've got that for $15. I forgot I even had another one of those. All right, so both of those. Julian and Leo. Oh, it's Herb Trimpe aping Kirby. I didn't know that, Daryl. That's pretty cool. Forgot about this thing. Check this out from the River Group. Personal and confidential, please store owner only. Oh, what could it be? Well, what it is a copy of Dark Dominion that was sent to comic book stores signed by the late great Jim Shooter and a sealed little packet of cards with the letter talking about what the Defiant Universe is going to be, and you'll get that with the envelope and everything for $20. I've never opened this. Like, this is still got that, it's still kind of sealed or whatever. But that's signed by Jim Shooter with the pack, the letter, the envelope, $20. I have one more of these. I can't believe it still hasn't sold. I opened one Akira blind box to see if I can get the other one I needed, but I ended up getting one that I already have, which is, I guess that's, Tetsuo. So it's really cool, and it stands up. It looks like that. He's all like mangled up and looking grody. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be bringing too many more of these back from Japan just because I didn't sell all of them. But that's $22 for the Akira. The Shooter signed comic with the cards and the letter, $20. The Nintendo keychain with the controller from the NES, $15. The Umez blind box, blind bag thing. And one last thing here from Japan. Another gachapon. This is Akira Art of Wall. So there's a bunch of them and they all connect. But the crazy detailed art on these plastic pieces. I think it's 3 plastic pieces. Anyway, that Art of Wall miniature figure thing, that's 20. So you can get 2 Otomos if you would like 2 Otomos. Give me one sec here. This. All right, anybody on any of this stuff? If not, I'm just gonna keep going. We've got some more cards to do, and then we'll wrap it up for the night. All right, Brulin, I got you on the. Boom. I think I got one. What do we got here? Oh, we got a little lot here. Thanks. Yeah, it's my job, right? To pick up cool stuff and offer it for people. So this is a huge 38 card lot from Marvel Midnight Suns from 2022. It's just all singles. I don't think there's any duplicates, but they're thick cards, very thick boy. You know, got some comic covers. We've got character cards, different artists, Falcon, some stuff from the comics. You got some Werewolf by Night. But these are great cards. They're all horror based. So a lot of weird characters that you just don't see cards of. Captain Omen, Noble Kale, Nightmare. Look at that Moon Knight. Who did that Moon Knight? Of course it doesn't say. Oh, Jim Pavlich. Anyway, a 38 card lot. These really cool premium thick boy Midnight Suns. Wayshak had a lot of art in here. Others, yeah, those are parallels, so technically not doubles. But I got all the Wayshak cards signed for myself. That lot's going to be $30, which is less than $1 a card. And these are really cool. So I'll leave that here. All right, let's get more cards. There's some Star Wars, some Marvel, some everything here. Some indie cards. Check these out for my indie heads. These are a couple of the kitchen sink cards. Will Eisner's The Spirit, Omaha the Cat Dancer, Denzians by Doug Potter, and Kings in Disguise by, I believe that's Harvey Kurtzman. That little lot of the kitchen sink cards is $5. For you Star Wars heads, including myself, the original Star Wars Galaxy cards came out in 93, 94. I think this is series 2. This is a Tim Bradstreet. That Tim Bradstreet, yes, Mr. Punisher cover. Tim Bradstreet signed, who is that? Is that like supposed to be Dengar? God, I don't know what character that is. But it's signed by Tim Bradstreet. That's $10. I'll grab your claim in a second. And then for another $10, this is Star Wars Galaxy Series 1. David Lapham, aka Mr. Stray Bullets, did this scene from Empire Strikes Back with Chewie getting C-3PO all broken back. And that's $10 also, signed by David Lapham. All right, Vince, I got you on the kitchen sinks. Marvel Universe Series 2, the Hulk hologram. That is an Art Adams image. And it's in excellent condition. That's going to be, there we go. That's going to be $10. How about a lot of Doom? He's coming. Dr. Doom, 92 Marvel Masterpieces, 92 Marvel Series 3, 91 Marvel Series 2, Marvel Series 4, 94 Flair, 95 Marvel Masterpieces, and this is 2008 Marvel Masterpieces, all in excellent condition to near mint, all Doom, all the time. 20 bucks. I'll put these back. There does not seem to be any interest in the Midnight Suns. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't done so already. It would be much appreciated. And for those of you that haven't been here all night, a couple of things. Most importantly, we reformatted the... What's up, Jed? We reformatted the new buyer forum, and it includes a password and a credit card or payment required. That way, if you do bid on stuff and you don't pay, I will charge and ship your items. And if you want to start paying by credit card, well, you can do that. So you can fill it out if you're not a new customer. 1993 Skybox DC got a Swamp Thing hologram. And if you flick it one way, you can see he's like holding a bouquet of flowers, or he's holding some kind of flower. Anyway, that one's $4. Let's get that into a place where you can tell that that's a hologram. All right, nobody wants the Star Warsies. Let's see what we got here. All right, how about the OG? I know I wasn't talking to you about what. I said hi, Jed. X-Force, the Deadpool card. That's officially his rookie card. It's not near mint, but it's half price. No, I was just saying there's people that might not have been here all night. In general. This is not one you see every day. This is from Topps 2001. And this was from Marvel Legends. They did a 4-card Spider-Man foil insert set. And this is card number 1, which is Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. I've got that for 15. And X, I got you. No, Jed, I was just talking in general. X, I got you on this. You just happened to walk in the room while I was giving new information. Or repeating old information. From Star Wars, I think this is Star Wars Masterwork 2015. David Accord, who did the voice for FN, $21.99 in the Stormtrooper outfit. This is a signed card, on-card autograph for $12. Perfect for any Star Wars fan in your life. Some 2015 Star Wars Masterwork singles. These are very thick. The boxes for these sell for $2,000. I used to open them for fun. We've got Jabba with Slave Leia. That one is $5. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, Lando Calrissian. That one's $4. Like I said, the seal boxes sell for over $2,000. So the singles, range from, $4 to $20. And then, Yoda, you see Yoda, $6. All right, I'll take the Hulk down. I'll take the Doom lot down. I'll just go through that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Doom cards, all in near mint condition for $20. Take that down. Not a ton of stuff left here, but let's see if I can find something that would appeal. Here's a lot of the Valiant inserts from Upper Deck. We've got Bloodshot. There he is, Turok, Archer and Armstrong, Solar, somebody from Magnus the Robot Fighter, Tekla, Rai, Harbinger, and Shadow Man. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. $15 for that. Let's see, any other Marvel stuff that people might be... Oh, X, you might want this. We got from the X-Men Series 2, the Magneto hologram. I've got that for $8. Should I just stop showing Star Wars? It doesn't seem like there's any interest in Star Wars because I have a bunch of it left, but I do not have to show it if nobody's interested. How about this? You don't see these too often. Comic Images did a Mobius set, and this is one of the inserts, the Crystal Companion Chromium Mobius. $10. Take down the Swamp Thing, the Spider-Man, any Lobot. I don't think I have. I might have a Star Wars Masterwork Lobot. Give me one moment. We'll keep talking because I'm mic'd up. I might actually have a Lobot. Because I looked at the stack before I went live, and I pulled out those couple that you see on the table right there, and I feel like I did see a Lobot, but I could be wrong. I mean, I love a good Lobot. Yeah, there he is. There he is. I found a Lobot for you, a Lobot for you. I can do it for $3. I'll just show it off before you don't have to commit until you see it. You know, much like marriage, you don't have to commit until you see her. There he is. $3 for you. You get first right of refusal. I got a West Coast Avengers. Yes, anybody, if anybody wants a West Coast Avengers trading card, you can just let me know. Cable and Magneto for 12. Let me see where the Magneto is. Let me see. I think I had it for 6. Yeah, X. As long as it didn't sell, it's yours, but I want to just make sure. Trying to break a curse my friends have forced all Lobot items on my work. I have one of the largest Lobot Force collections ever. That's amazing. Yes, there's the cable. $12 for you. You got it, X. I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I like it. 4. Let's see here. 8. Let's see. And then Lobot. It's Quad X. Oh yeah, I still have a huge stack of them. What happened was, Tyler, when they originally printed them for me, they printed them off center, so I had them print more, and they comped me on the ones, so I ended up getting twice what I paid for. All right. Yeah, I was really happy the way those came out, those cards. Yeah, it's tarot. Yeah. Jed, you're gonna eat some hot dogs tomorrow, but they're gonna give you indigestion. Those are what the tarot say. All right, let's. We don't have too many cards left, so. So nobody really is interested in Star Wars, so I won't push any more Star Wars unless I have more Lobot. But I do have some Marvel. I do have some other random stuff. So let's do that. This is from The Return of Superman, Skybox, 1993. This is one of the inserts, Gold Superman with the mullet. $5 on that. You can just claim Superman. Quad, you'll get one for free. Don't worry. Human Torch was denied a bankload today. 1994 Marvel Universe Human Torch acetate, animated acetate. That's $5. I've got this killer lot of like Wizard and promo cards. Madman, Wetworks, Stormwatch, Archie, some weird Black Valiant card, Predator versus Magnus, The Spirit, and it goes on and on. This lot of promo cards is exactly $5. Take it off my hands. Get a bunch of promo cards. Give them out to your friends. Get them signed, whatever you want. All right. See you tomorrow, Leo. 94 Marvel Masterpieces. What is that? Power Blast. Archangel, $5. All right, Jamie's going to grab the Wizard promos. Okay, let's see. Any Lady Death or Evil Ernie fans out there? I've got some Evil Ernie and Lady Death stuff. I feel like if Ray was still in here, he'd be into that. That's all Star Wars. All right, we got some more DC holograms from the Cosmic Universe. We've got Lobo. There he is. It's really tough to get these on screen. There we go. Jed, you're tapping out. You were here for 10 minutes. You don't get to tap out. You get disqualified. $4 for Lobo. I don't have a set of Star Wars Galaxy 2, Andy, but you know, it's one of those things that I would definitely keep you in mind if I ever do find one. Superman from that same set. There's the holo. I got a tricky hip. It's just to rock around your hip. You know it's tricky. $4 for that. For the Superman hologram. Now, listen, if Tyler doesn't claim this, I think we fire him as the Pope of the Wrenches. Johnny Blaze, Ghost, ride a motorcycle, card lot, Danny Ketch, little whatever. Marvel Series 2. So a lot of, it's only 5 Ghost Rider cards, but they're pretty thick boys. $8. $8. All right, Ian Green's going to grab the Lobo. Can't hold you to such standards. Oh, oh yeah, I can. Ian Green. Thank you, Ian. Ian Green's going to take the Ghost Rider. Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Green, Tyler. Sam, I'm doing a... It's really... See, and Sam, I'm not singling you out. This is something that I said earlier in the night. It's getting really tough making people aware of what I've been posting, what I've been doing. Notifications aren't going through. I posted these live sales a couple of days ago. So if you have the bell notification tapped, you would have let me know. I would have let you know that I was going live. But I posted on Instagram on the last 2 or 3 days about doing a 2-day sale on Tuesday and Wednesday. And some people did not know. And I don't know how else to inform people other than maybe restarting a newsletter or posting in Patreon every day. I got a couple of Jurassic Park promo cards here. We got the Clever Girl. We've got this cool Nelson illustration of, it's not a Triceratops, it's a Tapilublops. And then this really dope Gil Kane illustration from one of the covers of the Topps comics. But these are all promo cards from Jurassic Park, Clever Girl. All 3 cards are $10 total. All right, well, at least you saw the coming soon. Yeah, it's really tough. I don't know what else to do other than like having an SMS alert, I've got this Lady Death acetate insert lot from, I think this is her series 2. I think that is a Boris Vallejo. No, that's a Julie Bell. This one's a Joe Jusko. This one's a Jack Gray, and then the first one I showed you, this is a Stephen Hughes. So all 4 of these acetate Lady Deaths are $20. If you want to take them for 15. Yeah, it's very strange, Jamie. I'll go like some of your posts on IG, and it gets, yeah. The one thing I'll say, and you're right about that. If you do interact with any of my posts on Instagram or Facebook, like it'll actively keep me in your algorithm. But there was a post I posted the last time I went live, just for the live stream last week, or maybe it was the week before. I posted something. I was like, "You'll see this in 2 days, but I'm going live tonight." And then I want to say Eli Schwab chimed in like 9 days later and said, "I just saw this." And then the Evil Dead, Evil Ernie glow in the dark chromium set. Paul Pelletier on this card. Jay Lee on this card. That's what I thought. Stephen Hughes on this card. And Stephen Hughes on the Lady Death. Those are 20. So if you want the 4 Evil Ernie and the 4 Lady Death instead of 40, let's do 30. I've had these for so long, I just wouldn't mind moving on from them. So I think that might be everything. I think I showed everything off. Is there any questions? Is there anything anybody wants to see again? Oh, let me do this. And then we'll do a couple of free claims for people that have bought stuff tonight. All right, Evil Ernie. So you just want these, Ian, or did you want both? Just let me know. Because both I would do 30. Okay, you got it, man. $30 for the 8 cards. To you. Okay. These away. Thank you. Julian, I don't think I have a complete set. I think I have a near complete set, but if you want to remind me, like, you know, later tomorrow, shoot me a message and I'll check. All right, first I'm gonna see if anybody wants this. I totally forgot I got this in Japan. If anybody wants to add this onto their stack, it's a Cami sticker from Japan, $2. I think it's actually more than I paid for it, but whatever. Or it's less than I paid for it. But you can have it for $2. And then I'll do a couple of freebies. All right, I got you on it. So before I do a couple of freebies for people that bought stuff, let me just talk about a couple of things. Like, I don't know, it's I got sick last week, so that sucks. But it's been a bit frustrating. Not knowing if people are seeing stuff. Like, the podcast has almost 4,000 subscribers. My last 2 episodes did less. This week's and last week's did less than 200 views. And I don't get it. Like, I don't think that it's weird to have music guests on or comic guests. Like, it's just weird. So if you're not seeing the podcast, like, maybe go over and like interact with it, leave a comment, hit the like, watch one of the shorts so it pops back up into your algorithm. And then this weekend on the on West Coast Avengers, like, that episode didn't even break 500 views, which is strange because I'm getting close to 10,000 subscribers. And then, you know, like, last week's video did 2,000. The one with Chris did almost 3,000. So it's very strange to me. I don't completely understand it. But I'll be back selling tomorrow. For anybody that bought something that this will fit in the package for. If you bought cards, it's going to be kind of hard to, unless you don't care if I fold it even more. But anybody who wants to claim this, maybe buying comics tomorrow, that wants to take this for free, it's the Static poster from Static issue 1. So you can just claim it for free. As long as it fits in the package, it's coming to you for free. I won't destroy it getting into the package, but you know what I'm saying? A package that holds this is not going to hold this. You know, you dig? All right, Ian Green's going to grab it. Still got one more thing for free, so bear with me. Don't forget to hit the like button on this, but yeah, I don't know. I wish I could go and rank creator channels in your own social media algorithm, right? That would be dope, Jamie. That really would be fantastic. Like, who you want to see. I mean, look, I'll tell you, and I think I talked about this a couple of times at certain points. There was a point in, like, multiple times in the last, or there was a point over the course of almost a year that I wasn't being notified by YouTube when Daniel Warren Johnson was going live. And then one day it just started again. And I'm like, I watch everything that he does. I like every one of his streams. Like, there's no reason for it to kick me off that algorithm. Check this out. This is one of my last things from Japan. This is a blind bag lapel pin or little button pin of Marvel Rivals. If you bought something tonight and you haven't gotten a free thing, first person to claim it will get it for free. And if you want me to open it up on stream, I will for you. All right, Zach Brobst's gonna grab it. Zach, do you want me to open it and see who you get? Just let me know and I'll do it. If not, that's totally fine. All right, he said open it. I hope you get a Jeff the Land Shark or a Moon Knight, considering Jeff's not in here. I appreciate it. Yeah, some great guests. Oh, look at that, Scarlet Witch. That's dope as hell, actually. Yeah, recent guests: Daniel Warren Johnson, Jim Ward from Sparta. Yesterday, Nick Thorburn. Che Grayson was 3 weeks ago. Jeff Darrow was recently. I just realized I didn't even notice that my my interview with Mark Silvestri from last year, that one just hit 13,000 views. It's I think the only full length interview with Silvestri, like real full length interview with Silvestri out on YouTube. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it. I love talking to Jim. They just announced the Seattle show, so I'll be seeing him in November, right before my birthday, and a couple weeks before I go to Japan. Yeah, I had Larson on. So I had Larson on the podcast twice. I had Larson on this channel twice. I think I've had him on 4 times, maybe 3. Yeah, I like talking to Eric. I don't know if Eric likes me after the whole Rob Liefeld incident anymore, but he also might have not realized who said what. But I am going to try and get him back on for something. I love talking to Eric. He's very, he's like an open book. And he's friendly. He's really friendly. McFarlane, I've tried. I've talked to Wills in Japan twice because we go to this, he's at the convention. We talk for a while. His wife, Jo, is really nice and they just can't lock anything in. I emailed him again a couple months ago and got no response. But I am going to be having Stan Sakai back on, so that'll be great. Who else we got lined up? Eric Svodke, the artist, the Eisner, I think it's Eric Z, the Eisner winning artist from Assorted Crisis Events. I'm recording with him next week. And then I just need to lock in a date with Sakai's people. I just interviewed and recorded with Chris Condon this week. Matteo Scalera last week. Steve Scroce coming up next week. I do enjoy doing it. There is an element of, am I going to have to pull back to bi-weekly and doing the podcast every 2 weeks? I'm thinking about it. Full disclosure, on the podcast, I pay my editor $250 an episode. He does an amazing job, but it's just, here's what I need. And this is not singling y'all in the chat out, but I'm just putting it out there because I like to be honest with how I operate. I need the community who watches that podcast, the people that have subscribed, to show up and watch each episode, even if they don't think they know the guest or they're not interested. Because then it shows to me that I can start inviting pretty much anybody on. And that's where I want to get the level. I'm not going to have somebody boring that I don't care about on. I do this and yes, Sam, it is tough, especially if you have a criteria of the people you want to talk to. I can't afford, it doesn't make sense literally and financially to me to have just anybody on. I do this by invite only. It depends. A publisher, I work a lot with Fantagraphics, and they say, hey, Dave, you want to check this book out? We'll send it to you. If you like it, you can have him on or her on, whoever, which is great because if I love somebody's comics, I do want to talk to them about their comics. That's what happened with Nick Thorburn. I told Fantagraphics, my contact there, I said, I want to talk to musicians and cartoonists and stuff. And he's like, I got the perfect person for you. But anyway, So if you throw on an episode, hit the like button, throw a comment, show the people that click on it that, oh yeah, like 40 people who are like, I love this podcast. Anyway, and then I'll continue to have people like Jeff Darrow on, like Dana Warren Johnson. I mean, of course, if I could talk to Jeff and Dan and Mark Silvestri and, people like that every week, I would. It's not viable because, diminishing returns. What else are we going to talk about if I talk to the same people all the time? Anyway, before we get going, thank you for being here. If you are new here, like QuadX, I will be billing on Thursday because this is a doubleheader sale. So if you don't hear from me tomorrow, it's just because there's another sale tomorrow night, and that will be comics on this back wall here. The typical Wednesday sale with a lot of new inventory and fun stuff. And it'll be my last sale till at least I'm thinking maybe the second week of September. I will be attending if you are in the northwest corner of Washington. If you are in the southern part of BC, Canada, I will be tabling at Pacific Nerd West up in Bellingham, Washington, Saturday, August 29th. The comic wall's fun. And I'll be selling books to anybody that's in attendance, and there's a lot of work that goes into doing a con when you're me. I'm over prep, so it's just gonna be a lot of fun doing it. But I will probably take the week off after from selling. So, did get a new collection this weekend, so there's gonna be some new inventory the next, like further down in September, because I'm not even prepping any of that stuff for the Nerd West. And tomorrow I'll be back. If you watch the replay and you say, hey Dave, I'm actually interested in a couple of these things, you're always welcome to email me tomorrow and just hit me up, and I'll, you can claim after the fact. What did I have it at? 50, Zach? I have it at 50. You know what? Sure. Why not? 40 for the Brobst. Nobody made an offer, so their loss is your gain. But yeah, and if you want to email me, like I said, if there's something you were interested in, just shoot me an email. It's the best way to get in touch with me. Three last things before you get going. I won't even ask you to like again. One is westcoastavengers.com. The store is open. I'm adding stuff on there, usually, if not every day, every other day. Lots of the stuff that you may have never seen at Claim Sales or was on my eBay store is just going in there. And tying into that is the Patreon. If you're a $5 member of the Patreon, you have a 10% off coupon pinned to the top of the Patreon that is good for a year until the next one. But that is for westcoastavengers.com. And I have a TeePublic store. You can find it on my website. If you hit the shop, there's a link to the TeePublic West Coast Avengers shirt, Direct Edition, Sankwitz, C-Todd by Todd, and the Sponderman shirt. That is all I have to say. All the links are in the description below for that kind of stuff. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow night on the West Coast Avenger. That's me.